Hello, my name is Josh Mueller, and I will be giving my persuasive speech on electric cars. From the birth of modern-day cars, there have always been attempts to create a better vehicle for everyone. According to ecomagination.com, electric vehicles help enable fuel diversity, higher fuel efficiency, and lower emissions when compared to gas-powered vehicles. Electric vehicles are the start of a cleaner, more effective product that will push innovation and worldwide benefits of the future. Today I will be talking about the differences between an electric and gas-powered car, the eco-friendly side of driving an electric vehicle, and the future of alternate fuel cars. When you look out on the roads these days, you might not even notice an electric car. Electric cars don't look like spaceships or have a crazy super futuristic design. Almost all look like your average everyday sedan. But the differences aren't on the outside of the cars, it's on the inside. The average gas-powered car has a gas container located near the back of the car which runs to the engine. The most common kind of engine is a 4-cylinder gas engine, which many small to mid-sized vehicles use. After the engine receives the gas, the engine then takes to the transmission, which would turn the wheels. After the gas is used, it is run through the exhaust pipes and turned into a gas vapor, otherwise known as exhaust. The electric car doesn't have a true fuel-to-engine relationship, as there is no true engine in the car. Instead, there are a set of batteries that provide the electricity to turn to an electric motor, according to auto.howstuffworks.com. After the electricity reaches the motor, it then turns the wheels just like a gas-powered car. But the big difference is, since there is no gas or exhaust, there is no emissions coming from an electric car. Speaking of exhaust emissions, another advantage of driving an electric car is the fact that no air pollution is given off. When a gas-powered car is driving or is in gear, the exhaust from the car expands out the pipes and goes straight into the air. Gas-powered cars make up over a third of the carbon monoxide and nitrogen oxides that pollute our atmosphere, cited by uscusa.org. This combination of gases in the air has caused many problems around the world, including smog, breathing issues, and global warming. Now that we have seen the differences in electric and gas-based cars, we will look at how electric cars not only help us live better, but also the world live better. Fuel-based vehicles are known to be a hazard to every human on Earth, as well as plants. But electric vehicles are looking to change that. The emission problem is definitely a big item, but there are other eco-friendly advantages to driving an electric car. Instead of rolling into a gas station and refueling your car with expensive gas or diesel, imagine just driving home and plugging in your car to the wall, just like you would your cell phone. Without the gas tank, electric cars use a different form of power. They use either battery cells or fuel cells, depending on the car. Battery cells, which are common in cars such as the Tesla Model S, are rechargeable batteries that are easy to replace and easy to charge. Fuel cells, on the other hand, are more similar to those of its gas-powered siblings. Instead of using gas, the fuel cell uses hydrogen to fuel its motor. According to fueleconomy.gov, fuel cell vehicles emit no greenhouse gases from their tailpipe, only heat and water. So instead of driving to a gas station for a refuel, you would instead drive to a safe hydrogen station and fill your car with no worries of emissions. Electric cars that use batteries do use energy, which means that they need to be plugged in and charged with some sort of electricity. Now I know what you're thinking. Electricity is used by coal-burning plants that use the same greenhouse gases that gas-powered cars use. But the fact is that electric cars use much less energy than a gas-powered car. In a study done by the Natural Resources Defense Council and the Electric Power Research Institute, they found that CO2 emissions coming from charging your electric car are significantly lower than a gas-powered vehicle. Also, the rate of charging your car is actually cheaper than filling it with gas, as it costs around 6 cents per kilowatt hour, which translates to many electric cars using around 22 kilowatts per hour per 100 miles. That would cost around $1.32 in electricity cost, where a gas-powered car would average around $8.64 for driving that same 100 miles, according to auto.howstuffworks.com. Seeing the advantages to the earth that electric vehicles produce, let's look at our last point, how they are going to shape our future. Everything has to evolve in order to survive, and that includes the evolution of the modern car. Using electricity as a source of power for your car will greatly help clean the air pollution that gas-powered vehicles have cost us in the past. By cutting out gas vehicles, we would cut down the amount of CO2 emissions in the US by 33%, according to MotherEarthNews.com. Not to mention, new technologies always push out new job opportunities for everyone. While some will have to relearn what they have already known, such as mechanics who deal with gas and diesel products, the creation of new energy will help push forward us into a greener area. Wind and solar energy will also become much more useful as electric cars move on, after seeing the amount of emissions and global warming that has been cut down. Today we learned about the differences in fuel and electric cars, the eco-friendly advantages electric cars provide to the earth, and where they will take us in the future. So now when you notice an electric car on the road, you can see just how efficient and helpful they are compared to our gas-guzzling siblings. Thank you.